Hi, welcome back. So in this video, we will learn about what is meant by interfaces. And the last session, we dealt about what is meant by method overriding. And in this session, we will be dealing about what is meant by interfaces. If you remember in the inheritance, while discussing about the inheritance, there are three types of inheritance we have seen, that is single, multi-level, and multiple. And we have discussed that multiple inheritance is not possible in Java, and but there is a workaround that using interfaces we can able to achieve that. So those things we are going to discuss in interfaces sessions. But today I have segregated interfaces into two sessions. The first session, we will discuss about what is the interface and how to relate between class and interface, how to relate between interface with interface, and what is its purpose. Those details we will going to discuss in this session. And in the next session, surely we will see about how to achieve multiple inheritance using interface. Right? Yeah. so yeah. So what is meant by interface? So interface is nothing but if somebody is asking you what is my interface, and you can tell that interface is nothing but a mechanism to handle data abstraction, right? So what is meant by abstraction? Abstraction is nothing but data hiding, right? You are hiding a data. Say for example, I don't want to reveal my code outside, right? That's what is all about, abstracting that. Right. So that is what is called data abstraction. So how we are going to achieve that in interface? So the purpose is very simple, to achieve abstraction, and the second purpose, all we know that we can achieve multiple inheritance through interfaces, right? So let's see how to relate between a class and interface, right? So how to relate between interface and interface, that's also we are going to see in this session. So let me create a class. I'm saying as interface concept, something like that, right? So I am going to create an interface. So interface, I'm saying as say uh, vehicle needs, right? Something like that. I'm giving. I'm creating an interface. Yeah. So I have created an interface. Say vehicle needs. I'm going to create two methods. I'm saying as public void. Uh, I'm saying fuel, right? Fuel, and you can see that I didn't define the method. I just declared the method. I'm just saying as public void fuel. That's it. I'm not defining. I'm not putting any code at all. So that is the purpose of interface. In interface, you cannot define any method. You can just declare a method. Similarly, I am going to put another method as add check, right? Something like that. Now these two methods I am having. Now I am going to what? I am going to define it. So defining means I'm going to implement it. That is what I'm going to do. So in order to implement that, you have to, so this is a class, right? I'm going to implement the interface. So what I'm going to do is I have to use a keyword called implements. Implements vehicle needs, right? See, automatically saying that, hey, class interface might be either declared abstract or you have to implement abstract method. That's what you have to implement this method. That's what the error is showing. So you have to implement the method. So I'm going to say as I implemented the method. Now I'm saying as filled fuel, right? Now one more method is there. That's what it is saying. So we have to implement that as well. Now you can see that no error is there. I can say that, right? I implemented this. So this is the interface. I have declared the methods, whereas here I implemented the methods. That's what I can say that I can define or implemented the methods. Now class object equal to new of class name object dot. Now I am going to say hey fuel, and then I'm going to say add check. Now if I run this program, you can see that automatically filled fuel and checked air will come into picture. You can see that filled fuel and checked air. So this is the relation between class. This is a class and interface, right? So I have created a relationship between a class and interface. In interface, I just created abstract methods. Abstract method means I just declared the methods. I didn't created any code at all. Now in the class, I have created a relationship between the class. In order to create a relationship, you have to use the keyword called implements. Then I use the interface name. Just I define the method. Then as usual, you have to create an object to access those methods. So this is the first one, creating a relationship between class and interface. Now we are going to say between interface. So what I'm going to do is let me create one more thing. I can say as interface. I can say as uh, car wash, some interface, right? So what I'm going to do is I am going to declare other few methods. I'm saying as body wash and um, dashboard cleaning, dashboard cleaning, something like that, right? I created two more methods in car wash. So this is another interface. Now you remember in inheritance, if you want to create a relationship between two classes, what is the keyword we have used? Yes, we have used a keyword called extends. So extends is the keyword we have used while to create a relationship between the two classes. Similarly, if you want to create relationship between two interfaces, you have to use a keyword called same extends vehicle needs. You have to ensure that you should not get confused. If you want to create a relationship between class and interface, you have to use implements. If you want to create a relationship between interface to interface, you have to use a keyword called extends. Yes, now this has created a relationship between this vehicle needs, right? So what you can do is so either so automatically these two methods will be available if you are pulling this car wash, right? So what I can do, I'm just deleting all these things, right? I'm just deleting all these things. Now I have to extend this, right? So what I'm going to do is let me extend this car wash, because already this car wash is extending this vehicle needs. So already these two methods will be available over here. So I'm just instead of vehicle needs, I'm going to put it as car wash. Now it is saying that hey, you have two more methods, you have to put that as well. So what I'm going to do is public what is that method names? So the method names are fuel and no, it's a body wash and dashboard cleaning. Body wash, right? Similarly, other method dashboard cleaning, right? All the four methods have been implemented. Now I am going to access it. See, instead of creating an class file name and creating an object, even you can use the interface name, right? So what I'm going to do is, so the interface name, right? Object equal to new of what is the class name? So the class name is interface concept. Now obj dot, you can see that automatically fuel, all the things are will be available now. Fuel, obj dot, you can see that air check, obj dot body wash, and obj dot dashboard cleaning, right? All the four methods is available. So since this interface has extend this one, these two methods also available over here, and I am able to create this. Now if I run this, you can see that all the four methods will be available over here. Yeah, it is printing out that successfully. So that is the second thing. So creating a relationship between interface with interface. I hope you understood how to create now. Be able to create a relationship between a class and interface, and creating a relationship between interface and interface. And the next session we will be dealing about how to create multiple inheritance using interfaces. Until then, thank you. Thanks for watching.